So Cheap Ari here. Today we're doing another toy unboxing, this time of the Roll Nintendo Donkey Kong figures. These figures retail for about $9.97, and I found these at Walmart. I'm a big fan of the Donkey Kong franchise. It's had its ups and downs. Of course, they had that little bongo type playing accessory for the Nintendo Wii for that game in terms of Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, and there's been some high highs like the original Donkey Kong for Super Nintendo, or should I say not the original, but Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo was kind of the high highs for me. These figures are accurate depictions as they are since those Super Nintendo days. Of course, in terms of the kind of the backstory and continuity of Donkey Kong, you had the original Donkey Kong game back in the 1980s with the arcade game, and of course you're playing as then unnamed plumber that then became Mario. At that time when Donkey Kong Country was more of a rebranding or a reboot of the franchise, this was supposed to be the son of the original Donkey Kong from that original game, thereby making him de facto the Donkey Kong Jr. Of course, Nintendo eventually retconned that and made him the original Donkey Kong. So that was kind of the disputes with the developer Rare in terms of what was kind of the story of Donkey Kong and what this world making is. But again, love many of these games. I love Donkey Kong. I love Diddy Kong. Some of the other family members I'm not so much keen about. And that's why, for me, it ends up with the classic Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are, of course, the partnership that you have in many of the games. Of course, he has many of his nieces and nephews and cousins that are part of the franchise as well, as far as playable characters. But these are the two characters that I saw in stores, and probably the only two Donkey Kong characters I'm going to pick up. These are like 4 to 7 inch figures, depending on kind of the size of the figure and how tall they can stand. I'm going to take a look at the boxes, and then we're going to do an unboxing to see what they look like inside. But taking a look at the back, you got the poses of the characters. You got Donkey Kong with a bit of a thumbs up there, and some posability. Comes with a banana. And it actually shows the other figure in the line, which is Diddy Kong right there at the bottom. And on Diddy Kong's back of the box, you've got Donkey Kong there at the bottom as well. Diddy comes with the crate that you see in the games, and of course a cool little pose and showing some of the action features for both figures. So we're going to get these open and see how they look inside. I do love plenty of these World of Nintendo figures. I pick up some of them. The proportions are kind of all over the place. They've, of course, got a premium Donkey Kong figure that is probably the size of both of these combined. But I do like the smaller form factor for these 4-inch-ish figures as well. So I'm going to get these open, see what they look like. Okay, we have them outside the box now. I was highly surprised when I was taking them out of the box how much posability they have, just between being able to twist the hands themselves. Of course, you got the elbow joints, you got the full circulation of the arms. You've got knee joints, leg joints. You can turn the feet around. So there's plenty of posability. Also with Donkey Kong, he's got the tie here that has plenty of flexibility, kind of more of a rubbery substance for the material that allows for plenty of posability as to if he's in some type of action pose and you want to put the tie a certain way. Of course, you can get him into more their standard like monkey type of pose, as they have being on all fours as they are in the game. And with Diddy Kong, he's got some additional posability with respect to having the tail. This is more of a flexible type of plastic as well. And again, he can be on all fours as well with his classic Nintendo hat. So I was highly surprised about how much posability these characters have, these figures have, with respect to how you want to show them off on the shelf. So I'm highly impressed. Definitely for the $10 retail price. For anybody that is a fan of Donkey Kong in any iteration, whether it be, of course, the newest game, Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Nintendo Switch, or the Donkey Kong on Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64, or of course Donkey Kong Country, or even Diddy Kong Racing, which is one of the best racing games of all time. Definitely something you want to pick up for the price. They look great, and they're accurate depictions of the characters. And even though they've got those disproportionate like bodies with respect to a lot of weight at the top, you can clearly tell they stand just fine. They can go on all fours very easily. They come with very simple accessories like the banana or the crate that you see in the games. So that does it for me, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.